Hey guys, Magnus here, bringing you another video. This one we're of course doing another Things I Want to See in the Simpsons Tapped Out. This is episode 15, I do believe, unless it's wrong for some reason, but I don't think it is. But anyway, so yeah, this is just another episode, a little bit behind, but we're not too behind in terms of getting these released. So yeah, so we've got two ideas, one of my ideas and two of your guys' ideas. So make sure to comment, because of course this series cannot run without your ideas. So I need more ideas in that comment section, and we're getting through them now. So I kind of wanted to go through all the, when I closed it for the week, when I closed the comments for a week, I basically wanted to make sure and stockpile all the ones that are from the previous videos. So we're trying to get through those ones first, and then we'll go on to the new comments from the newest videos. So yeah, let's have a look. So first of all, here's go through my ideas. So my first idea is kind of like one themed around an episode. And so I've not got a costume for this idea, which is a bit different. I'll always have a character and building, but I sometimes might switch up the costume, just because costumes sometimes get a bit redundant and boring. So this time I haven't actually got a costume. First time I haven't actually done a costume, but let's get into it. So the first character is Dexter Colt. So he's this kind of detective figure, and he was in one of the episodes, which you'll see in a sec. I'll talk about a bit more in a second, but he was in an episode, so I kind of would like them to add him. I think he's a pretty cool character. He's this kind of slyish detective kind of guy, and I just think he's really interesting, and they could do some pretty cool stuff with him. He could have some cool tasks, so definitely would like to see him in the game. The building, oh no, not the building, my bonus item / costume, this is the replacement for the costume. So this is the Octoparrot. I think this should just be an NPC, so it's just a little disgusting little looking parrot. And we'll get on to the building that it's done by, and this of course is the Screaming Monkey Medical Research Center. So this I think should be the building we get. Really cool building, and of course the Octoparrot is of course made inside there, so the Octoparrot could possibly come with a Screaming Monkey Medical Research Center, and just be an NPC for them. But Dexter Colt, it's kind of, the actual Screaming Monkey Medical Research Center didn't appear in the episode that Dexter Colt appears in, but he mentions it quite a lot. So I think that the fact he mentions it quite a lot, it should be added in that event idea. And the event idea, of course, is the Dad Who Knew Too Little, the event idea. So this will be like a mini event, and it will, of course, the main character in this mini event will be Dexter Colt. But I think they should add the Screaming Monkey Medical Research Center into this event as well. Not because the building was it wasn't actually in the episode, but it was mentioned quite heavily. So I do think it should be added. So that's kind of my event idea in a way, and I'm going to do a video exploring this a bit more, but this is like I like to do that in these episodes, just tease it a little bit for my sort of event ideas to come. So I will be doing an event idea on this in the near future, with of course Dexter Colt, the Octoparrot, and all that. So yeah, that's my idea for today. So I think all these items would be pretty cool in the game, especially Dexter Colt and the Screaming Monkey Medical Research Center. Would quite like them. So anyway, moving on. So first of all, our first comment comes from Jake Nightmares. So he says, we have Jake's unisex hair palace, but where is Jake? He was in the show since it was on the Tracy Ullman show. So of course he wants Jake. So this is Jake the barber. He of course is the barber at Jake's unisex hair place. So yeah, I really would like Jake. I think he is, he's an interesting character. They haven't done much with him in terms of the show, but they could definitely elaborate him on in Tapped Out. And yeah, it is annoying. I hate it when they add buildings and they don't add the owners. Like, I'm really OCD about that. Like, if there's a building in the game that doesn't include a character that should be with that building, it kind of annoys me. For example, like, I've brought it up a few times lately, the Taylor house with Mr. Taylor. Like, I really want Mr. Taylor, which is Allison's dad, just because they've added the Taylor house. Same with Jake's. Like, that always bugged me that we never actually got Jake in the game, but we've got his hair place. It's kind of annoying, but yeah, I definitely would like to see Jake in the game. So pretty cool suggestion. And then we've got Blaring Arrows even, sorry, who says, I have an idea. You get given the character Old Gil, and then you can send him to a friend's towns with premium items or event items and sell them for more or less. Maybe after so many sales you get Old Gil's real estate place and the Mother Hubbard Worker Gil and the Gil Bench, etc. So he's talking about like maybe this could technically, I guess, be like a mini event they could do with Gil, or like an update. Kind of an update / event where maybe it's like a week or 2 weeks where they gave us Gil, of course, as a character, and there's this whole thing where you can send premium items through to your town members through a guild. I think this is an interesting idea, something that could work. I have talked about sending items before. It could be exploited, which is probably the reason EA doesn't want to do it, because it can be heavily exploited. But maybe if there was like a limit, maybe you could only send one thing per person, like per like town member. Maybe every 24 hours you can only send one per thing to one person, and then so it kind of limits it. So maybe you can only just send premium items and not donuts, because I think donuts could definitely be exploited. But maybe, yeah, maybe you just send premium items. Maybe you just send, I don't know, like something from that event, or a premium item overall. Maybe there could be a limit on the premium items, so you can't send anything that's worth more than, I don't know, like 250 donuts maybe. But I definitely think it is an idea, like a good idea, like buy for a friend, something like, so if there's an item, it stays in the store, and it's like you can buy this for a friend, and send it to their town. I do like that idea. I think it could work. I just feel like EA wouldn't be happy because it could really be exploited. And then you talked about Gil's realty place. I'm not sure what you're talking about, because I found this, which isn't really anything. It's like an advert. But also, I don't know if you were talking about Red Blazer Realty, because you might have been talking about that, because that technically already is in the game, but it looks completely different. But I have talked about adding this version of the building before, or maybe as a skin for the other building. But yeah, I definitely would like to see that in the game. But I'm not sure what you're talking about, where you said Gil's realty place. I'm not really sure. I couldn't find it, and I couldn't find the bench either, but I did find a little thing you were talking about, the Mother Hubbard sandwich cupboard. So this is Gil in his sandwich item here, sandwich mascot thing, and this would be a kind of a cool little thing to have. But they could add the Mother Hubbard sandwich cupboard with it. That would be kind of cool, just to add the skin with the Mother Hubbard sandwich cupboard. As maybe like one of these prizes you were talking about. So yeah, pretty good ideas, definitely pretty solid. So yeah, yeah, I like that. So I couldn't find the bench though, but you guys can probably visualize what it looked like. So yeah, that's it for today. Not as long as normal, but didn't really have much here. Obviously these ideas are kind of small in comparison to some we've had before, but that's the video for today. So I hope you enjoyed. There's my idea, of course, the whole thing with Dexter Colt and all that stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. The next couple of days I'm going to have a lot of videos on the Walking Dead Season 4 game. I'll also have like a my Walking Dead character profiles coming out as well. But yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and see you next video. Goodbye.